Hey guys, it's Shane, and I wanted to talk to you about a movie that I saw recently that I think we all saw when we were kids, and that's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. As you know, most movies have both a protagonist and an antagonist. And I remember watching this movie as a kid and thinking, well, there really aren't any bad guys. And then I watched it again and saw that I couldn't be more wrong. This movie clearly has a bad guy. I'm going to go ahead and caution you now, if you've never seen the movie, you might as well stop watching this because there are definite spoilers. Don't say I didn't warn you. At first, this guy seems like a pretty good candidate to be the antagonist. And look at him. He's creepy. He's here unsupervised with all these children, and he's just handing them out candy to get them to like him. But then again, if you think about it, he'd be a perfect advertisement for Candy Crush Saga. And guys who give candy away to kids they don't know can't be bad at all, right? Alright, how about Alberto, the guy that made up the fake golden ticket? Well, he doesn't really have a huge impact on the plot, so we can eliminate him as an antagonist suspect. What about Slugworth, Willy Wonka's rotten rival chocolatier? Well, I mean, look at him. He's menacing and he's got a nasty scar on the side of his face. He's a good candidate. But at the end of the movie, we find out that he was a fake. He was working for Willy Wonka the whole time, so he can't be a bad guy. Well, the easy answer that most people would probably give is that the bad guys are all the kids that keep getting kicked out of the factory. But they're just kids. You can't really blame them, can you? Nope. It's pretty plain to see that the villain of this movie is no other than Grandpa Joe. Who was the nastiest character in the movie? Grandpa Joe. Who never has anything nice to say? Grandpa Joe. Who's really responsible for 9/11? Okay, maybe not that last part, but Grandpa Joe really is the villain of this film. Now let's take a look and see why.
Dad, in all the years you've been saying you're going to get out of that bed, I've yet to see you set foot on the floor.
Well, maybe if the floor wasn't so cold.
Wait a second. So he's been laying in a bed for years, probably collecting government disability, all because the floor is too cold? Not to mention the fact that he's got not only his wife in that bed, but another couple that they're related to by marriage. What a dirty old man.
How about this? Charlie, where'd you get that?
What difference does it make where he got it? Point is, he got it.
What difference does it make where he got it? So, would it make a difference if he murdered a mother in front of her children and stole it? Would it not make a difference then? Apparently not to Grandpa Joe.
Except for this. From now on, I'm going to pay for your tobacco.
No one's going to pay for it, Charlie. I'm giving it up.
Come on, Dad. It's only one pipe a day.
When a loaf of bread looks like a banquet, I've no right buying tobacco.
Go on, Grandpa. Please take it.
Reverse psychology at its finest. May have seemed like Grandpa Joe was being nice, offering to give up tobacco, but it was only so he could manipulate his daughter and grandson into supporting his filthy habit. Ugh.
A little boy's got to have something in this world to hope for. What's he got to hope for now?
Oh right, like golden tickets are the only thing that matter in the world. If we're up to Grandpa Joe, Charlie might as well jump off a bridge.
'Cause I've got a golden ticket.
Here Grandpa Joe shows off his sense of entitlement. It's not even his golden ticket. His grandson found it and he's gonna mooch off of him. Seriously?
What about me, Grandpa?
Sign away, Charlie. We got nothing to lose.
Now I know this movie probably doesn't take place in America, but I don't know where it's a good idea for underage children to enter into contracts that they don't even read first. Not to mention, what do they have to lose? What about that hut they live in? You could lose that.
Let me out or I'll scream! Somebody's touching me! Now look here!
Well, there he goes being a perv again. Look at the look on his face. He knows he's been caught, and at no point does he try to deny that he was the one that touched Mrs. TV.
Grandpa, look at Augustus.
Don't worry, he can't drink it all.
Grandpa Joe doesn't even care that poor Augustus Gloop is positioned to take a tumble into the chocolate river. Apparently he doesn't mind eating dirty chocolate either.
Quick, Charlie, here.
Quick, Augustus, grab this.
Alright, so here Grandpa Joe tries to earn some goodwill and make us think he's not a bastard. But we know the truth.
Just is kind of strange.
Yeah, strange, Charlie, but it's fun.
A majority of the people on the boat are freaking out and scared for their lives, but apparently that's just how Grandpa Joe likes it.
Let's take a drink, Charlie. Nobody's watching.
Yeah.
A small one won't hurt us. Whoops. Not bad.
So let's go ahead and add alcoholic to the ever-growing list of Grandpa Joe's qualities. Not to mention that his need for the bottle almost ends up getting both him and Charlie killed. Not exactly the perfect grandpa now, is he?
Our little group is getting smaller by the minute.
Except that it wasn't a little girl, it was a little boy. Nice try, jerk.
You're an inhuman monster!
I said good day!
Listen, you jerk, he wished you a good day. Why can't you just leave him alone? I think at this point we've proven that Grandpa Joe is the villain of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. If I could say anything to him, it would obviously be,
You get nothing! You lose!